Welcome back. This is Conversation OverRocks. This is the platform where you come in and we discuss things that actually matter. Like, subscribe, share, but most importantly, join the conversation. I'm your host, Michael Stanberry. I come from a operations management background. I've been a teacher for a little while. I've done a little bit of everything. But for this platform, it's based upon an 8-week program that I have that is dedicated to teaching our kids how to be adults and escape the prison pipeline system. Now, last conversation we talked about the entrepreneurial mindset, which isn't just all stemming off of how to get money. Yes, money is important, but there are strategic ways that you need to be in order to generate income. You're not just going to make money. You have to actually be a person that not only makes money, but has a lifestyle that they've created that draws money to them. Okay. And of course, again, like I said, my program is 8-week program that helps keep kids out of jail. So that's exactly what we're getting ready to talk about here. Breaking the cycle to avoid the prison pipeline system. The prison pipeline system, though, when you talk about that, I mean, what is that? What does that even mean? First of all, most people don't know this, and at this point they should, especially younger people. The prison is a business, okay? A big business. It is big business in America, okay? It's a hotel. Hotels don't make money when they're empty. Hotels make money when they're full, okay? There's nothing free in this country. The prison pipeline system is a system that is set up to make sure that those cells are full, okay? That's everything from the music that you listen to that you think is all soft and fine. I love hood trap music, but I'm not going outside and doing nothing. It's saying or getting overly turned up and ending up in a situation that's going to get me arrested. I'm not doing that. They've turned the prison into something that looks like it's fun. Ain't nothing fun about prison. You're not outside taking care of your family. You're not starting a family. You're not making any money. You're leaving yourself as a man. You're leaving yourself open to not being able to protect and provide for your community, because just being outside makes a difference in your community. When a kid see a grown man walking down the street, they are less likely to be involved in things that are detrimental to themselves and their community. So because of that, it is our responsibility to make sure that we keep ourselves out of that. Okay? So, we talk about the prison pipeline system. I've explained it a little bit, what that looks like, and how detrimental it is. We all know prison is horrible, but how come 1 in 3 black men, young black men, and 1 in 6 Latinos boys gonna end up in prison at some point in their lives? Why is that? It starts from the school. If you even think about schools, and I'm not blaming, this is not a blame game. I'm not blaming anybody. I'm putting the facts in front of us so that we can move forward with some strategic plans to make this different. And it's not going to change overnight. But if we don't even acknowledge what's happening, we're getting nowhere. Okay? Schools are set up exactly the same way prisons are. You get a few meals, you get told where to eat, where to sit, when to go outside. When you get older, you don't even get to go outside. Those things are synonymous to how life is in prison. Okay? So if that is the case, then we need to do our due diligence by making sure that we get the parents. And in my opinion, let's get the parents back involved. I know everybody has to work, but grandma may be not working. Aunt may have a day off. Someone may work third shift. Give the school 1 hour a week of your time. And don't take no for an answer. Tell them we have a community, a group of parents, as many as you can get, a group of parents that are dedicated to spending 1 hour of the week in the schools being present. Then we go on and start getting programs into our schools. These programs need to be directly a part of making it so our kids understand why school is important, but more importantly, while they're here learning how to be adults. When I was growing up, you had wood shop, you had automotive, you had JROTC, things of that nature. Great programs. Some of those programs now are a thing of the past. Create other ones. Somebody in your family is an electrician. Come for 1 hour. For 1 hour, teach drywall. The kids that, and don't give the kids an option. You have to be here. Go to the auditorium during this time period. Get this group of kids, these couple of classes. This is what we learning today. You got 1 hour. You don't know who that will affect in the school. If they don't even know that it's a possibility, if they don't even know Unc is making this type of money, then they're more likely to do something else to make money. We're not giving our kids the knowledge necessary to want to do better, to want to do more. I will absolutely, as a young man, start learning how to break down walls and put them back together at Home Depot. I can go buy the material. I'm certified. I can put your wall back in for you. And you gonna give me $2,000? What? I'm there. I'll paint it for you. I'll do all of that. Because it's not as hard as it looks. If it was, it wouldn't be so many people doing it. But if I didn't know that was an option, which I did not, do I know it's there? Yeah, but to me, I can't do that. When you show a kid that all you have to do is instill hope in a kid. Hope runs out, if I'm being honest, when you get older, because hope is fleeting. But as a kid, why do you think so many kids want to go to the NBA? Why do you think so many kids want to be rappers? Because those things thrive off of hope. The hope that you can do it is so much bigger than the fear of not doing it. I know if I keep showing up, I can do this. But that exact same hope can be instilled in things of nursing, in things of carpentry, in ways of, things aren't going to be glamorous. You know what I mean? Bus drivers, CDL drivers make a ton of money. But if you don't know that that's a possibility as a younger person, because nobody came up and explained that to you, then you're going to do what you see as the easy route to make some bread, which is going to lead you at some point to prison, where there is no money, where there are no females, where there is no hope. And now you're not in the community helping your community. We also need to make sure that we are stressing in our schools how important community is. There needs to be a garden in the back. We need to teach our kids how to make food. These things are free. We just have to do them. And again, these are my examples, right? I'm not saying I know everything. I'm not saying any of that. But I did come up with an 8-week program to help facilitate what I think is important. What I think is important does not have to be the same thing you think is important. You do what you give your hour a week, and you do what's important, because what you're doing is just as important as anybody else, just as important as that teacher's job, just as important as that principal's job. It is important because you're going to change the life of somebody's kid. If not your own, you're going to change that narrative. And that's all we need. We just need hope to change the narrative. And work without faith is dead. So let's get into it. This is Conversation OverRocks. This is what it's for. This is why I made it. This is why I spend the time to get on here. These are not new things we know about. We're learning about. No, absolutely not. But this is the platform to get on here and talk about it. So after you leave this, don't get off here and ignore it. Yeah, sharing it is great. That's fine. Get in here and leave some comments. Leave some links to some programs and things of that nature. Let's start Facebook groups in our cities, in our schools, with each other, and at least start talking about different things. Autism is huge. They have depression now. Social emotional learning is huge. Let's bring in people, because they're not coming to save us. You know what I mean? They're not coming to give us programs. So let's put the programs in there. And let's not give the schools a way to tell us, no, we're doing this. This is just what it is. This is Conversation OverRocks. Like, subscribe, share, but most importantly, let's join the conversation.